Hey, what's up, everybody? This is J Hub. This is J Hub's Wrestling Pub. I was gonna make a Raw review, but I made a video and it was a little too long, so YouTube kind of rejected it. Anyways, I wanted to get on here and thank a guy that was my first subber. He put up a video and plugged me in his video. His name is, or his YouTube name is 420 Goonie, 420GOONIE. I want to have his link in the description. He's a real good guy and he has really good videos, so go check him out and subscribe to his channel. Now, I just have a couple of things to say about Monday Night Raw. It was a pretty good show. First off, Vince came out and he was talking about what happened on Money in the Bank, about CM Punk taking the title. You know, he had a few choice words for CM Punk, you know, about him taking the title, and he was, you know, blah-de-blah this, and it was kind of funny because he brought out his, I guess you could say, right-hand man, the guy CM Punk talked about, Mr. Laurinaitis. He was next to him and he had a big black eye going on from where John Cena punched him at Money in the Bank. So that was pretty funny. Then he decided he was gonna make a 8-man tournament for the WWE Championship, and I was hoping to see a new championship brought out, a new design belt, because you know that we've been needing a new belt for a while. Anyways, you know, the matches were pretty good. The first match, CM Punk, or not CM Punk, but The Miz and Alex Riley, it was alright. There was a couple botches here and there, but it was okay. Then you had a few more matches. Well, it ended up being at the end, as you all probably already know, it was Rey Mysterio is going to face The Miz at the end for the championship. And lo and behold, Vince McMahon comes out and he said, well, there isn't enough time left in Raw tonight. We're going to have to do this next week. He said, I'm sorry, Ray. No disrespect. You're going to get your shot, and so is The Miz, but we're going to have to postpone this till next Monday night. He said, I got, you know, a big announcement I have to make. And he said, I think you all know what I'm talking about. And he said, I got to talk to John Cena. Now, he's like, John Cena has done so much for the company, and I feel so bad for doing this, but I'm just going to have to do this. And I thought he would call John Cena out, but before he could call him out, John Cena's music hits, and he comes down, and he jerks the mic out of Vince's hand, and he basically nicely goes off on Vince McMahon. He doesn't talk about his family, and he says, I'm not going to talk about your family. He's like, I did the right thing, and I wasn't going to have another Montreal screw job, because that's what Shawn Michaels' career has been based on, is a Montreal screw job. And he said, I'm not going to have that on my conscience for the rest of my career. So he said, if you don't like what I have, you know, what I've done and what I've contributed, he said, I'll take my stuff, you know, I'll take my talent somewhere else. And he said, and then he gave the, all right, brother, like he was talking about Hulk Hogan, like he was going to go to TNA or something. That was kind of funny. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Triple H's music hits, and he comes down, and I don't know if he was wearing a tie, but he was in a suit, and he comes in the ring, and he whispers into Vince's ear, and he gets a mic, and he starts telling Vince that he's basically had a meeting at corporate with all the corporate heads there, and they all got together and they were talking about things, and basically they were talking about Vince, and that they come to the conclusion that they no longer have confidence in Vince McMahon. So they were going to relieve him of his duties, and there had to be somebody to take his spot. And then there was a big pause, and Triple H said, and that person's going to be me. So the freaking crowd went crazy. Anyways, the crowd went crazy when Triple H's music hit and he came down the ramp. Now, I don't think anybody knew this was going to happen, and I'm talking to anybody. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, this is going to be bad. This isn't going to be good for the WWE." But I'm on the other side. I think this is going to be awesome for the WWE. I think it's going to give them a new, fresh breath of air in the leadership role. Maybe a little bit more action. I mean, with Triple H, you're probably going to get a more DX themed Raw, which that means a little bit more comedy, a little bit more. Hell, probably it's going to be the next Attitude Era. I mean, that's what I believe. But all in all, Raw, I gave it an 8 out of 10. A lot of the matches for Raw were okay. They weren't the best. But it was the first time on Raw in a while I've seen that 90% of the show was wrestling and not talking. So that was good. Like I said, an 8 out of 10. And the 8 is basically on the last 10 minutes of the show. Well, that's all I have for tonight. I'll talk to y'all later, and remember to subscribe to 420 Goonie. I'll have his link in the description box, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.